Hey guys, Dr. Jay Tita here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about plantar fasciitis. This is something that a lot of you guys write into Metabolic Effect wanting to know about. So let's cover the basics of this really quick, and I'm going to show you some basic things you can do at home to deal with plantar fasciitis. So first of all, what is plantar fasciitis? Well, the bottom of your feet, from your calves to your Achilles tendon, has all this fascia. What is fascia? Fascia is the connective tissue covering that kind of covers the muscle. And it runs down over the ankle here, through the bottom of the foot, and attaches at the base of your phalanges here, right? And your tarsals and metatarsals, basically the bones in the bottom of the foot. And when you are exercising, when you're doing things like playing tennis or running, or even when you sleep wrong, sometimes that plantar fascia can shorten. And when it does that, and then you tug on it, it causes pain and it can become inflamed. So what can you do about this? I'll give you several different things you can do. I got several tools here. One is a PVC pipe that you could pick up at any local hardware store, pretty cheap, runs about $1. I have a cheap little dumbbell here as well that I can use. And what I'm gonna do is use these to sort of massage the foot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one foot here to block the PVC pipe. Then I'm gonna sit here and basically take my foot, find any of those areas there that are sore and tender, and I'm gonna dig in there with the PVC pipe and sort of roll that out. So you see what I'm doing there? I'm doing some self-massage to loosen up that plantar fascia. And it's not fun, by the way. This is gonna cause some pain while you're doing it, but it should help alleviate some of the inflammation and help that area heal. Obviously, you can do the same thing with a dumbbell, and you can sort of roll this out with the dumbbell and your feet as well. If I want, I can kind of come up on this and find the tension and sort of roll my foot. See how I'm doing that? Another thing that you can do is you can take a water bottle, freeze that water bottle, stick it on the ground just like I had this dumbbell, and do self-massage there as well. Now here I have a plate that I can do stretching for the calf. You can use a chair for this, or not a chair, but stairs for this. And what I'm doing is stretching that plantar fascia. Most people just do the stretch and they forget that some contraction would be useful as well. So what you can do is come up and do a little bit of a calf raise, and then slowly lower yourself down, and then stretch. And then come up and do a little bit of a calf raise, and slowly lower yourself down, and stretch for that plantar fascia. All of those things are going to be useful to do. The final tip I'll give you for plantar fasciitis is the connective tissue, that plantar fascia, is not well perfused with blood. It has relatively low blood flow. And so what you can do while you're sitting there watching TV, and by the way, you need blood flow to heal the damaged tissue, don't you? You need that blood to bring in nutrients and oxygen and all that kind of stuff. So what you can do is use what's called contrast hydrotherapy. So if I'm sitting here at my chair watching TV, I can get a bucket of ice water and a bucket of hot water, and I can go 3 minutes in the hot water and 1 minute in the cold water. I do 5 rounds like that. 3 minutes in hot, 1 minute in cold, 3 minutes in hot, 1 minute in cold. I go back and forth. I can do 5 to 10 rounds. The trick is always end in cold. One final tidbit, those of you who are using lots of Advil and things like that to stop the pain, it will stop the pain, but some research shows it actually slows healing. And so these things can actually be a better approach for you. So I hope that helps.